Feel like I'm finna my own dome with escape. Zoning out, cause working out of worth what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. Showing the slab in today's game, Grant Holmes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ball, no strikes.
Kelly Sullivan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Profar puts it away for the out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
That one ripped. Acuna ranging back, leaping, and it's gone. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 1-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting game after game. He's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
One down. Here's Kyle Tucker. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Ian Happ up to hit. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Just missed. It affects the game in so many ways, right?
Wow.
Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And gone! He sends it out of here. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch just misses. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through.
Batting six.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's two down.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That smash towards center. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
We go to the bottom of the first. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And the slider just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves.
The second baseman.
They do a lot of things well in this offense, Siggy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Here's the 0-2. Ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. In the air, right side. Tucker hauls it in, 2 away. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. We move to the second at Turner Field. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Holmes back to work. Just missed. Horner with an incredible 6 hits showing in his last game.
Ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Man at first, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball there. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So digging in, Kelly Sullivan. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And that is gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Grant Holmes departs, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Pitching.
Hurston Waldrop gets the call from the pen.
64.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now it's going to be Cody Sullivan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sullivan with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
There's a swing and a drive. Get out of town. Another homer. His 80th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Reaching down and makes the grab. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Turner at the plate now. That's ball 1. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Harris makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? So, man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw. Singled and scored his first time. Ball one there.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
right side. Acuna makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. At the plate, Kelly Sullivan. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Sullivan went deep in his most recent game. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. His second home run of the game. It's 10-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Hurston Waldrop will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Braves, Darius Vines.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now Cody Sullivan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Vines goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. A solo shot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Digging in, Kyle Tucker. Inside, ball one.
1-0.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Too low, and it's ball 3.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Tucker over at first with one away. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Lead runner around second.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 2. Strike one. Second and third, one away. This one in the air. Riley. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Turner climbs in on that right side. This to center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead continues to grow.
Number 15, designated hitter.
Runner at first with 2 away.
Kelly.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Carson Kelly. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Jurickson Profar.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 20 on the year, and they're on the board. It's 13-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So here's Murphy now. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air, out towards left center. Crow Armstrong puts it away, and there's 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That's in there, and that is strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Hit in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Flied to left his first time. There's the strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Late swing, foul to the left. Right side, and it goes just foul.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
The 0-2. He goes down looking. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to inning number 4. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Nico Horner.
Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now here is Matt Shaw. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Horner gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's too low. 1-1.
1-1.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Riley to second for 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Kelly Sullivan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 14-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Darius Vines out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Bryce Elder.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Base is empty with 2 away. Cody Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Sullivan was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Those 3 stolen bases in his last game, man, he made it look easy.
Didn't you swipe 3 bags in a game against the Tigers once?
Yeah, that was a fun game for me, but not so much for Brandon Inge, who was behind the dish that day.
The 1-2. That one just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just missing there. And a full count now. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage, and no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Runner breaks for third. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs get one on the solo shot. And midway in the 4th, you're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So a man aboard. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. Left field, way back there. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one down the line, and foul ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Right now, can't slow down, won't stop, can't stop. No timeouts, so the time's now. This is my house, I'ma show you what I'm about. Cause ain't no doubt that I'm a rise now. Like a rocket, no.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Sitting in the city, trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind, it's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game.
Elder back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 15-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. And ball
Nope,
one.
ball.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first. One away here in the 5th.
The first baseman, number 3, Justin Turner.
So now Turner in on that right side. First pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 15, designated
And
hitter,
next for the
Carson
Cubs, Carson Kelly. 0 for 3 in this one. That's hard hit on the line. Harris makes the grab on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
So here's Horner now. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
No, that's
Next
down.
pitch
Ball.
is downstairs. Turner off of first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because
over to Albies. They limit the damage here. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.